Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
dear
birthday,
Donna-Marie.
dear
Dear
Donna-Marie.
Donna-Marie.
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to you.
And many more.
and many more.
Well, thank you all so much. I must say, I think that is the first time I've ever been serenaded on my birthday. So that was quite beautiful, quite wonderful. And I thank you so much for all of that. As I said, it
Mhm.
is my absolute joy to be spending my birthday doing my absolute favorite thing, which is hanging out with you guys are going to make me cry with each and every single one of you. So I thank you for that. Brian says, just as you visualized it. I don't know if I even visualized that. I don't think I went that far, but just wonderful. So thank you so much. You did make me emotional. So good job, guys. But just wonderful. So I thank you for that. And I want to welcome each and every single one of you here. It is so good to be here with you. And we're excited to get started. So I think we should get this show on the road. What do you think, Casey?
Let's do that. Yes, I'm Casey. I'm your acting and audition coach.
And I'm Donna-Marie. I'm your mindset and visualization coach here at Screen Acting School. So, as you may or may not know, we've helped actors around the world go from absolute beginners to booking leads in series and walking the red carpet for the Emmys, Golden Globes, Oscars, and more. Now, before we start, there is another big congratulations, not a birthday, but somebody that I want to shout out, and that is Regina, because Regina, and I'm so happy you're here, Regina, just booked another commercial, and we are so proud of you. So, yeah, I love how we all do the snaps and the jazz. Shout out to you, Regina. Great work. Couldn't be happier for you, and so, so proud.
Yeah, we are so proud of you. Absolutely. Regina is somebody who lives her life exactly how she wants to and fits acting in with everything else that she's doing, which is
Yeah.
amazing. And she is a fascinating human being. And actors are fascinating people, probably the most fascinating people on the planet. That's why everyone falls in love with them. But sometimes you don't realize how fascinating you really are. And today we're going to crap, pardon me.
We are not going to crap on it.
We are not. We're going to crack open what's stopping you and start giving you the tools to book with confidence.
Yeah,
That's what we're going to do.
exactly, Casey. So I will let you know we are going to get really honest today, okay? Because the truth is self-doubt, overconfidence, even, without technique, and practicing the wrong kind of technique, not knowing how to approach agents or casting, those are some of the big four things that quietly kill auditions.
Mm-hmm. Actors do get stuck. You feel like you're spinning your wheels, you're auditioning, you're hoping, but you're not booking. For Regina just broke that cycle. But that stuckness eats away at your talent.
Yeah, absolutely. And when that self-doubt creeps in, you don't give it your all. Why would you, right? If some part of you is whispering to you, I'm not good enough, who would want me? That mindset absolutely strangles your performance before you even begin.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, if you walk into an audition overconfident but without the real technique, casting sees right through that, right? They don't think, wow, bold. They think this actor is not ready. So confidence without craft is just noise, you guys.
True. Okay, here is the sneakiest trap that actors fall into, and that is practicing scene study and then trying to hammer that into auditions. You think you're practicing good technique, but you're really just getting really good at something really bad for auditions. Scene study is exploration. Auditions are precision. So, wrong tool for the wrong job. And let me add one more thing, because this is where so many actors blow it. I do not know what is
Are
going on.
you sharing this, Casey?
I am not.
Oh,
Scott, no,
okay.
thank you.
Stop this.
Yeah, we are stopping this now. I'm not sure what was going on there, but it was somebody named Scott Simon who was doing that.
That's okay. I have taken care of that now.
You have. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We have to be careful who we let in here. Sure. Okay.
Which, by the way, is another reason why we have re-implemented. Sorry, Casey, to cut you off.
That's okay.
But another reason why we've re-implemented the acceptance form for Audition Plus. We tried for a little while to let people just join. We've gone back to the acceptance form where there's a little bit of a barrier before you can get into this group. And we're looking at doing the same thing. So I'm just going to throw this out for the future. We're looking at doing a registration to come to these free classes where you have to actually pre-register. You'd only have to do it once, so it won't be too much of a pain in the butt. But you'd have to pre-register to be able to come, and then you'd be able to come every week. So just keep your eye out for that. It's something that we're looking at. And Jason said, good idea. Yeah, thanks, Jason.
For those of you who were here when we had somebody terrible come in before, you understand why.
Yeah.
So
back to where you were at, Casey.
Let's get back to I'm like going through the cobwebs of my mind trying to figure it out. Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is where I'm seeing a lot of actors blow things right now. And I've seen it a lot lately, but I've seen this absolutely sabotage acting careers for over 20 years. I see these pathetic, pitiful, petty posts like, my agent isn't submitting me. Casting isn't calling me in. Why don't I get callbacks? You know what that looks like? Not confidence, not professionalism. It looks like whining and blaming, and it looks entitled. Straight up, like a whiny little bitch, like you have a right to this and you don't. And how do you think that lands with your casting director or your agent? People who are busy with 1,000 things to do. Do you think they should drop everything because you don't understand how the business works? I don't think so, right? What they feel is that actor is a pain in the ass. Never again. Never again. Your agent isn't here to train you. Casting directors are not here to teach you. Coaches are. And if you don't show up to class and you don't take notes, guess what? You don't learn and you don't book. If you ever direct a casting director to ask their assistant why you're not booking or getting called in, I'll tell you what happens. They think this actor is a nightmare. Never again. Stop it. Get your shit together. Be a good actor. Train. Great agents only want trained actors. You know, when you go and you meet your agent for the first time, you do that interview, they say, who are you studying with? What classes are you taking? If you can't answer that, you're done. And let's kill this excuse. I'll get into class when I get an agent. That's like saying I'll work out when I'm skinny, or I'll start eating better once I lose weight. It's backwards. So prep now, then the opportunity happens, then the success happens. But if you whine, you're a victim. If you sign up for class and you quit, you're a quitter. If you say you're desperate to act, you're a needy little bitch. But if you do the work, if you show up, if you implement the work, and you offer something to your agent, you offer something to casting, you're going to come across as a hero. People want to work with heroes.
Yeah, it's so true, Casey. But okay, I'm going to say to all of you, take a deep breath. So that was some tough love, okay, but it is the truth. And if we're not giving you the truth, we're not doing our jobs, right? But here is the good news. You do not have to shame yourself from, where you are or about where you are. You just have to catch it and redirect, right? So a growth mindset means adding the word yet to where you are now. So I'm not booking auditions. I'm not booking auditions yet. I don't have an agent. I don't have an agent yet. So as I talk about all of the time, your thoughts literally shape your reality. So if your inner voice is whining, as Casey was talking about, you're going to attract more struggle because nobody wants to be around a whiner except people who are just as whiny or people who take advantage of victims. But if your inner voice is possibility, you start seeing those opportunities. So instead of spiraling into shame, ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I grow? How can I show up like a pro today? That is the shift. I've seen a lot of you do it, and I'm excited to see so many more.
Me too. Absolutely. And people who have never done anything before, who are shaking in their boots, booking commercials, like Regina, who was very, very scared when she started with us, but is very, very powerful now.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where emotional connection comes in. So when you stop whining and stop doubting and stop bluffing and you actually connect to yourself and the work, you become unforgettable, but it takes courage. So I want everyone to do this with us. I was going to get just one person to do it, but I think everybody should do it.
Agreed.
Everybody in? Thumbs up? Yes. Good. Excellent. I want to show you how to create the shift. So here's the thing. With emotional change, you unlock that shift. And this is the very same thing we do in Audition Plus. It's using your emotional connection and your mindset to build the emotion that the character needs to feel. So we're going to do it for you now. The first thing we're going to do is build shame and guilt. Yay! So we're going to work on a little shame and guilt. So I want you to imagine right now, don't think of something specific from your life. Just imagine that you are hiding something terrible. You want to disappear. So I'm going to get you to curl your body inward, pull your shoulders forward, wrap your arms around your torso, and bow your head. Now feel like you're trying to shrink smaller and smaller and smaller. And as you do this, tighten your fists against your chest. Pull your chest in, and then increase the tension. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Increase the curling, exaggerate the curling in, like almost like you're folding in half.
Yeah. And then I want you to let a line or a moment come out from this place. Okay. This is your self-talk combined with these exercises. So I want you to say this with me out loud. You don't have to unmute yourselves, just say it out loud. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. I'll never book. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am such a loser. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm such a loser.
Okay. Now take a moment. You can sit back up. Just reflect on what that feels like for you right now. Notice how your body drives the shame right into the text. You don't even have to think about it. It just becomes real. I've got Kara cry already there. Everybody's energy flows where the attention goes. Yeah. Wow, says Malcolm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even if you were the most skilled auditioner, going into an audition, if you come in that way, that is like poison. It is guaranteed defeat. Okay. And I'm so sorry to bring you there, but we are going to bring you all out.
Yeah. Here we go. We're going to build love. We're going to give confidence. We're going to give. We're going to shift to openness and radiance. We want to have love as an action right now, not as an idea. So it's not I love you, it's I'm giving love. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to imagine you have something really beautiful to offer the world and you can't wait to give it. Something really beautiful. So I want you to hold it in your hands right now. Bring your hands up. Let me see them. Hold it like it's gentle and delicate. I want to see everybody holding it in their hands. Andrew, Daniel, your hands are not up. I want to see I am a teacher. I'm going to make sure you learn this. And I want it in your hands. It's delicate, like a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to bring your chest forward. Bring your palms out. You're giving that. I want you to lift your gaze slightly upwards as you give it. Keep your palms out and forward. Now I want you to amplify this. I want you to feel it radiating from your heart. This is really good. I can see everybody giving. Radiating from your heart. And now I want you to bring your arms wide, chest full, like you're radiating warmth outward into the room. Say, I give.
I give.
I give. And now gently bring your hands back to your heart. Breathe in deeply. Open your arms wide again. Give. Back to your heart again. Breathe that in.
Yeah, now repeat after me again. Say it out loud. I love you. This is for you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm giving this to the world. Feel the generosity and the confidence just spilling out.
Everybody looks so beautiful.
You can see the change. We can see it on your faces right through the screen, which is what you need to do.
This is what you need to do. Yeah. Love is the most powerful agent of change. You can see how quickly your body shifts your emotional state. This is the checkoff work that we do in Audition Plus. So you don't just think shame, you combine the gesture and the thoughts, and then the feelings will flood in. Or you don't just think about love, you combine the gesture and the feelings and the thoughts. And that's what makes your auditions feel alive, not flat. Now, obviously, you do this as prep to loosen up your body so that you can go moment to moment in your audition. And in Audition Plus, we work with our clients at least 3 times a week to help them develop their talent and confidence so they can book, and they do, all around the world, in the UK, in Poland, in Mexico, in Germany. And I'm going to show you just a little bit of love I have for our clients right now. Look at these wonderful people who are booking. Look at them. And there's so many more. So many more. Just had a sec to put that together this morning, and it's a beautiful thing, and it will work for you even if you're a little different. In fact, I would say that it's the quirky weirdness that makes you a star.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And Casey, I would love, actually, this is not in our script, but I would love to know how the actors felt, just to throw out a question before we go into.
I see a lot of love coming through.
A lot of love coming through. How did that feel? Could you see the difference? Could you see how you can easily, using those gestures and those words, can change everything about your reality? Could you feel that? I'd love to hear. Go ahead and type it in the chat.
Could I maybe get a little bit more positivity, because that wasn't enough to take me fully out.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Put your hands on your chest. Get everybody to put their hands on their chest. So I want you to breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And now what I want you to do is I want you to open from your heart. And for everybody here who's having a kind of day that Kara's having right now, I want you to open and share the love with her. Share your love with her and for everybody here.
I can feel that radiate.
Me too. And then I want you to do it again.
We're all
And
energy.
there's something more you can do. So suspend disbelief for me for a minute. Open the top of your head. So imagine that you're opening the top of your head. I want you to allow something you can say is all of my relations. I want you to allow all of your relations, all the people in the world who love you, all the people in the world who are good, who have gone before you have and who are here now. And I want you to allow that to come into you. And allow it to pass through your body. Take the wisdom of your relations, all of your relations. Let it pass through you. Let them tell you that the only thing they've ever learned is that you have to live and love. Bring your hands to your heart. By the way, that is your crown. That is the thing that your relations have given you. Hands to your heart. Hands go forward. Give that love. Now open your arms and accept it. Hands back to your heart again. Drop your arms. Let any tension leave your shoulders. And just know that you are loved.
Mm-hmm. I know it looks like I'm tense, but I just have a really stiff shirt on. That was beautiful. Thank you, Casey, for taking everyone through that one more time and just going a little bit deeper, right? As you said, everyone's sending love and hugs to Kara, and we all get that. We get those days, right? And as you said, this is stuff that we work on in Audition Plus so that you have those tools and those skills to be able to walk yourself in and out of those emotions, not only for your acting, but for your everyday life. So that when you get in moments like this, you're able to choose your emotions, the emotion that's going to serve you best in the moment, right? So I think we have a little clip to share. I'm not sure, Casey. No, we shared that part already.
We already did.
That is totally fine. That is totally fine. So Casey shared the pictures of some of our actors from Audition Plus who are booking, like Regina, who we just talked about. Kara's booked a ton. Oh gosh, all of you have. I can't even start naming you, so I won't. I won't go into that. But what I do want you to know is that you don't have to do this alone, right? And a lot of times actors feel that. So with Audition Plus, you've got two professional coaches obsessed with helping you live your dream. As I said, I wouldn't be anywhere else on my birthday. So we give you your live office hours, which is once a week. You get to come and hang out with us and ask those questions. Hey, you know what? I'm working on a reel for my agent. How do I do this? What should the cover letter look like? Or I got this audition. I'm not really sure what this means, that sort of thing. Then you get your live classes. And then you get this beautiful community who are cheering each other on. And that, I would dare to say, is the most important part, but shh. You will never feel lost or stuck again. So as I said earlier when we were chatting, to apply for Audition Plus, you will have to fill out a form, okay? Let us know exactly where you're at in your acting, where you want to go and what type of person you are, so that we can see that you are a good fit for this program and how we can help you move forward. So I'm going to pop that link in right now to the chat. And if you're interested in joining us, please go ahead and copy and paste. I've just put it in the Jotform link. You can go ahead, copy and paste, fill that out, and we can have a chat, because the truth is you are only one audition away from a life-changing booking. Casey is smiling.
Brian, it's just so funny. You'll be screened before you can become a screener.
Yeah.
I
So
have to say, haven't you been so touched, Donna-Marie? We've seen so many people posting pictures of themselves together out either on set or having like dinner together, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And I know some people are in Poland and some people are in Germany and some people are in Mexico and some people are US and Canada and all that kind of stuff. So you can't always get together. And some people are over in Africa, like Shakti is in Mauritius.
Mhm.
And we can't all get together, but we can certainly do things like this in Audition Plus and
Well,
outside of Audition Plus. I know a lot of people get together online.
support each other, even if it's not in the physical, right? They're
Yeah.
there for each other on a daily basis, and it's so, so wonderful.
Oh.
Tim, don't worry, they won't make you cry too much in on. Yeah. Kara's saying, I want to give a shout out to Linda, who's also in Audition Plus, for coming to my rescue last week. So wonderful. So wonderful. Linda says it's super fun to spot fellow screeners in the wild. We're a big family, says Susan. Beth says, drop that form again. All right, I'm dropping that form.
Yeah. And Brian said, would you say, Casey, that giving love is our job? It's not our job to worry about how or whether others receive it. I would say that, you know, if once you do want them to receive it and to feel it, of course, that's natural. But it's kind of like being a parent. Sometimes, you know, you're going to give it and they're going to need to go a different way. Just like you're going to want to. Last night I went in to say goodnight to my son. I always give him a little hug before we go. And he was playing online. He plays a video game with his friends online. He's got these two friends he plays with. And he's like, hey, Mom, but no hugs tonight. I'm playing my game. And his friends are like, wow, your mom is so chill. She didn't even yell at you. And I was like, oh, that is really sweet. He didn't accept the love, but he just took it in a different way. And his friends recognized it in a different way. And I think when you're auditioning, when you're giving, when you're doing the work and you're giving, then they're not going to possibly accept it in the way that you get cast, but they are going to accept it in the way that you get remembered.
Mhm.
And they think of you for another project.
Yeah.
It's been, oh, Lisa, we've been very happy to be with you. Not happy, but I guess more proud to be with you while your husband is going through, and you are going through this difficult time. And I'm really glad that he's on the mend for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, Richard, thank you.
The two of you offer so much emotional confidence and support. It's just awesome. Thanks. I really appreciate it, especially when I get a little down. You are so welcome, Richard. We're glad to be here. We really are. Christopher says selection and rejection is not the same. Exactly. Exactly. Beth says, I have to get to work, but I love you all. And very happy birthday to DM. And oh, Lisa's daughter. It's your daughter
too, yeah.
too. Wonderful. Happy birthday to your daughter, Lisa. Bye, Beth. Have a wonderful
Beth.
day. Kara says, thank you, Casey, Donna-Marie, and the rest of the screeners. It is our pleasure.
Oh, Amber wants the form.
I'm popping it in again one last time. I just popped it in there, so go ahead and grab that. I think, yeah, it is going to everyone, so you should have that now. You can just copy and paste that. Thank you, Amber. And I think Brian says Casey in the Sunshine Band. I think to say that's a wrap for us. I will end with Christopher said we should sing happy birthday to Donna-Marie. Christopher, you missed that part. So everyone did sing.
Thank you, Malcolm.
So that is so sweet of you to say, but thank you. And you are all so welcome. I see lots of thank yous. It has been a pleasure. I couldn't think, as I've said a few times, of anywhere that I'd rather be on my birthday than with all of you. So thank you for blessing me with that and for all being in my life. And I think with that, Casey, we'll say that's a wrap. What do
I
you
think
say?
we will. That's a wrap.